Hi guys, welcome to today's live stream. We'll be starting soon, so just let me check if all the apps are running fine. Oh my gosh. So like all the last few sessions, like if you can hear me now, if you can see me, just say hi to me so I know everything's working fine. Facebook is working fine, it's great. Facebook is working fine. I can see myself. And then let's look at the website. Website, is it on? Hi Lena. So today we'll be talking about skin types, and I'm sure like everybody has heard of skin types before. Hi Chelsea, and it's something that kind of like when you realize about skincare, then obviously the first thing you know is hi Janice, skin type, right? Because when you go to like the pharmacy or when you go to the supermarket and you see all these personal care products, then you know most of them have got skin types on it, like whether you're like dry skin, oily skin, mature skin. Hi Zoe. So I thought today we'll talk about skin type because there's a lot of mystery behind skin types. Obviously, skin types will determine how your skin looks. It also determines the kind of products that you need to use or should be using. But also, I think people are generally like concerned because uh, what if you what if you're just born with like a really bad skin type, and then is there anything you can do about it, right? So hi Tremi. So we're not after like my idea is that we're not really after perfection because perfection when it comes to the human body doesn't exist at all, right? There's there's no perfect human body, there's no perfect human skin. But my philosophy and the philosophy of Sarah Miracle has always been like baby skin, right? So, and very specifically, the skin that you were born with. So, the skin that you had when you were a child, um, to me, that is like the benchmark of what you should be aiming for. Um, so like when we started the brand, I never really talked about skin types at all because obviously all the products are designed to work for you regardless of your skin type. But I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to distract people from the ultimate goal of our skincare, and that is to help you achieve or at least bring back some of that complexion or sensation that you remember that you used to have when you were younger. So I think that, and that is why we never talk about skin typing. But today I want to talk about it because people do ask me that question, and people when you come to our website and we have the live chat, people do ask that all the time, right? So like, oh, what should I use for my skin type? So I guess today I'll talk about skin type because it is important to sort of like banish some of the myths and also some of the misconception or misunderstanding about skin types. Today we also have a giveaway at the end of the live stream. I think our giveaway is getting more and more exciting. And also, we have a flash deal today. So the flash deal today is a free marine matcha powder if for every product purchased in the next 2 hours. So I want to give away marine matcha because it's something that I feel like everybody should at least have a go at least once to experience it because it is a food supplement, but it is just so nutritious and it's so important as part of your routine to not only be healthy but also have great skin. So all you have to do to get like the free marine matcha is to purchase any products on the website today, and then as you check out, make sure you also add the marine matcha to your cart, and then check out with the code FREEMM. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but I have a sty in my eye. It should be recovering soon. It's been there for like 4 days. And I know exactly what caused it. So yeah, it's not skincare, but it's just something stupid. I forgot to wash my hands after cleaning like the bathroom. Oh, that's stupid. So I'm just waiting for a few more people to come on board, and then we're gonna start today's session because I think today's session does, it's useful for everyone. Because as long as you have skin, then you definitely have a skin type. So today's session, I want to just hang in there for a few more minutes for more people to join us, and then we'll talk about it. But in the meanwhile, for those of you who are watching this right now, let me know how your week is going. Let me know if there's anything interesting happening. How's your week been, and what are you gonna do this weekend? I always wanna like feel like I wanna have the opportunity to talk on the live stream every week that things are getting better, yay. It seems it's not going anywhere. Hi Gwendolyn. It's like endless, this COVID thing. Like it's, oh my God, like we're like back to square one again in most parts of the world. Yeah, it'll be good to go out this weekend. I think, I'm in Singapore now, right? So we're relatively safe here now, and things are almost back to normal. So I do go out on the weekends, and it's just so hard because, like, usually when back in the normal days, during weekends, I will still go out, but I wouldn't wanna like go out out in the outdoors because when you're not confined, then you don't think about the outdoors so much. So I'll just like go out to the malls or like, but usually like back in the normal days I would be away, like not in, I'll be probably in like the US, or I'll be in Korea, or I'll be in like even Hong Kong during the weekends. So I'll be like out like and about shopping, like eating. But now that we're confined in the place, I feel like I want to go really to the outdoors more. And that's been really tough because, like, while going outdoors is really good for the mind and the soul and the health, but you have to face the sun. Oh my God, you have to face the sun, and especially now, like, it doesn't really matter how much sunscreen or how much like UV sun or on a UV by you consume, right? Like if you are outdoors, like if you're going biking, cycling, or going to the beach the whole day, it's gonna affect your skin. So, yeah. So I try to go out. Like, if I want to go out to nature, I try to go like to like the nature reserve where there's a lot of trees. So then you get sheltered, and it's not so direct sunlight on your face. I also try to go out when it's cloudy, right? So I look for like cloudy weekends, then I head out. Always have I always have at least two types of sunscreen with me. So just in case if one runs out, I still have the other one. So yeah, this weekend I haven't planned yet, but no, this is a busy period for us, like a busy month, and coming to November, which is a big month, right? So lots of work to do, but I'll try and get out maybe like for a few meals. Okay, so let's start. So today we'll be talking about skin typing, and skin type is essentially like, everybody knows what skin type is, right? We all have already slapped ourselves a label on the type of skin type that we have, right? So some people will have oily skin, combination skin, sensitive skin, dull skin, aging skin, mature skin, pigmented skin. So those are skin types, or I call them labels, that we label onto ourselves or somebody labels onto us. And then once we have the labels, then marketing tells us to, when we select products, then we have to find products that suits our skin types. So like when you go to like a store and buy a product, right, then it would say, oh, this product is a cleanser, for oily skin, or for mature skin, for like for whatever. so that has how people, I mean, that has how people have been buying beauty, like since the skin typing was marketed, right? Because like before it was marketed, then there really wasn't a need to talk about skin type. And also, I guess, because as we become more and more cosmopolitan, as different cultures and races starts to entwine, then we start noticing that people all look very different. So when people look different, then we always have this urge to wanna slap on labels just to differentiate people. Hi, Gabriella. So I feel like that is the reason why like skin typing is, and also because people want to be directed to something, right? So when you're like a consumer buying products in like I don't know, Sephora, right? Then if there's no guide to help you like select the right products, then you fall back on your skin typing. So okay, I have oily skin, so I go for like the oily skin products, or at least the label must say oily skin. And I feel like that is okay, but the problem is not identifying what skin type you have, but the problem is the product with is the problem is the issue with the brands and the products and the formulation, because they're not always right. So a product that is labeled as for oily skin um, might not really be good for oily skin. So that is the biggest issue, because for us, we are so used to like the labels and the types that we just assume that whatever is printed on like the packaging, like it has to be right. And I'm sure that, okay, so I'm talking about people with like, if you have suffered from acne in your teenage years, so I'm one, then you would have probably spent your entire teenage years only buying products that has got like, oh, for acne skin or for oily skin, oil free formula, right? So you have, and chances are you have used all those products like for years and they haven't helped your skin at all. So that is the problem with skin typing, and that is why I don't even want to mention it at all, like in any of our products, because once you do that, the issue doesn't lie with the terms, but the issue lies with the formulation, and also with even like the consumer's own perception, because some people think they have combination skin when they really do not have, right? And some people think they have I don't know, sensitive skin when the skin is not sensitive. So then they end up buying the wrong product. So that's why I feel like skin typing is not exactly like the best way to go about it. So jumping to a question here from Gwendolyn, what is your advice for people living in Asia with humid weather like Singapore? Is it advice to use Korean or Japanese products? I hear some people say may be suitable for Asian people instead of Western brands. So going back to this, that's not really about skin type, but really about climate. Right, so that would be okay. Since we're talking about this, that's the first misconception for today. Is people tend, or the way things are marketed is that um, people think that products from a certain country or region is suitable for certain types of skin type, but that is not right, because in that country like Korea or Japan, they also do have people with acne. They also do have people with oily skin, right? But their products might be, as I said, might be more. If it's a local brand that targets at local consumers, then they want to think about their climate, because the climate changes. They have fall seasons, so it could be really hot and dry in summer, or really wet and cold in winter. So then, therefore, their skincare products will have to cater for the four seasons, because obviously your skincare routine has to change slightly, whether it's winter or between winter and summer. So if it's just a local brand that really targets at a local consumer base, then yes, you want to buy products that's really developed for that local consumer base. Because, so let's say if it's a brand or a product that is targeting at people who lives I don't know, like in Greenland or Iceland, right, where it's much colder than the rest of the world, then their products could be more nourishing. It could also have more ability to retain moisture in the skin. But when somebody from like a tropical country uses those kind of products, Then you might find that it's too heavy when it's when it's humid and when it's hot. So, but again, those are things that was in the past, right? Because today, because people are buying like Korean, Japanese, American, European skincare all over the world, that most brands today realize that they cannot really design to a specific climate. So the products tend to be a bit more generalized, right? A bit more widespread that you can use in any parts of the world. But that also comes with an issue, because that issue means that if you are really living like in a climate where it's really really dry and really really cold, then when you buy like products like this, they might not be able to meet with the demands of your skin. Likewise, if you're living in like a tropical climate where it's hot and humid like Singapore every day, then when you buy like a general like big brand product, you find that they do not really work as well. And that is exactly why I created Sarah Miracle, because I wanted to create a brand with formulation that is smart, right? So all our skincare is smart formulation, in the sense where it kind of adjusts to your needs, regardless of where you are in the world, regardless of which climate you're in. So that way you stay protected and you stay like you stay nourished at the right levels, regardless of where you are. So in that sense, you that's why we don't even have like the skin type or climates on the packaging, because you can use it anywhere you want. But obviously, there are some products that will work better if you are like in a colder or drier climate versus if you're in like a hot and humid place. So for example, if it's winter and you're in New York, then you want to use more of like the First Light serum, because it is more nourishing. It retains moisture stronger, it lasts longer on the skin. But then if you're in Singapore like all year round, then maybe something like the what's Balance Warrior Probiotic Cream would be a better moisturizer for you, because that does help to control like the sebum production on the skin. So yeah, but going back to your question, there are a few brands. I mean, there are a few products on the market right now. Those are like your heritage products, like from like the big brands, and those products have existed for many many years. Some of them have been around for 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. So those products, then yes, they might not be suitable for people with like people living like in a tropical country. So let's, for example, like a French beauty brand, and all of the French beauty brands, they do have one or two sort of like their trademark products, and those products have been around for could be half a century, right? So then you have to think back, half a century ago in France. Firstly, there wasn't e-commerce back then, right? And the brands back then only sold in France, or maybe even in Europe only, but it was not well, it was never sold to countries on the equator. So then, therefore, the formulation back then for that product is really suitable for people living in like the European climate. Because it is such a it's a heritage product, it's a trademark product. Those brands do retain those products. And therefore, those products, if let's say you're like us, you're living in a tropical place, and then you start using those products, then you find that they don't work on your skin at all. They might make your skin like even worse. So just be careful, like with some of the older heritage products, products that you probably like grew up with, or products that have been around for a long time. So those might not be the best suited for you in your climate. So yeah, so choosing products becomes really important, right? Because we talk about like it's really more about the climate than the skin typing in terms of like the misconception. So first question is, like what is skin type? Is it something that we are born with? What your skin is, part of it is like your DNA, right? So it gets passed on to you. So if your family, immediate family, has got really sensitive skin, then chances are you might be prone or susceptible to sensitive skin. Likewise, if your family have got enlarged pores, oily skin, then you might be susceptible to that. But it's not ultimate in the sense where the environmental factors is changes your skin more than what you inherit. So it's the case of genetics versus epigenetics, right? Epigenetics is like how the environment affects your genes. The human body and the human skin, it's always evolving, and it evolves with the stress of the environment. So when you introduce a stress to your body, to your skin, then your skin will react accordingly and evolve, right? So it is highly possible that you have like a family of oily skin, but then you have dry skin because maybe you move to like a different part of the world, and then therefore your skin adapts. Then therefore you have the dry skin, and then your offspring, instead of having like the oily skin genes, might end up with dry skin too. But then when they move back to a different part of the world, their skin might change, right? So factors like the sun, factors like the environment, the temperature, all of these things do affect and change our skin as we age. So it is not definite that if you are born, like if you win like the bad skin lottery, right? If your family has got really bad skin and then you're born with bad skin and that's the end of it. No, because no, your skin does change. It is not static. It is dynamic. It changes all the time, with what's happening with your lifestyle, with what you consume, what you eat, and also with where you live. So and that's a good thing because then it means that you can, in a way, flick a switch to improve your skin, right? So if you are dealing with like really oily skin and large pores since young, it's not definite that you will have that for the rest of your life because there are things you can do to flick the switch. Some of the things might be extreme, some of the things might be gentle and neutral. So it really depends on really like a combination of the lifestyle and a combination of your how resilient your skin is. Like for myself, I always had oily skin and large pores, and also I was very prone to acne. And I haven't had a pimple for, my God, how many years? For many years. But the oily skin disappeared for good when I was maybe 22, so more than 10 years ago. Uh, and I never knew I could get rid of it, but it went away, and that was through a combination of supplementing myself with like different things, and also um, doing like a treatment to my face, and just being aware of what I should be consuming, but most importantly also changing my skincare because back then, like most of you, I would be using like oil-free cleansers, oil-free moisturizers, and then tea tree oil. Oh my God, tea tree tea tree oil. So that was like my skincare routine, like everybody else. When I switched my skincare to the opposite, everything changes my skin, and then since then my skin started improving. Obviously, when you flick the switch and your skin starts to change, it doesn't change overnight, right? It takes time. It takes like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Hi, Queenie. Oh, thank you for supporting us for the last few years, and I hope you continue supporting us. And welcome to our live stream. So today we're talking about skin type because skin type affects everybody. But there's a lot of myth and there's a lot of misconception about skin typing, whether you should be really follow religiously to what is your skin type, or actually there's some uh, misconception behind it. Today I'm trying to address that. So I was talking about, if you just joined us, I was talking about whether skin type is a DNA issue or can you change it? If you have like oily skin, do you have oily skin for life? So I was just sharing my own experience that I totally changed my skin type. I went from oily skin, well, all for the first 20 years of my life to non-oily skin. So My skin has changed so much, and that I don't even know like what is my skin type anymore. My skin reacts to the climate for sure. I know that because sometimes like during when it's hot and when it's really hot and humid, my skin can get a bit red after using like after cleansing my face or whatever. So people call that sensitive skin. I just feel like that is skin that is being a bit reactive. But then when it's winter, like if I'm in the US during winter, then my skin becomes really calm. I don't get dry skin. I only get dry skin if I do things like a light chemical peel or if I experiment with like retinol. But otherwise, my skin is generally I would consider it as normal, or rather I would consider my skin as healthy. Right? So I feel like the goal is not to reverse your skin type, but to bring your skin back to healthy. And what is healthy skin? Healthy skin is the skin that we like. Look at babies, look at children. You have the skin that is soft, that is supple, that looks very refined. But most importantly, healthy skin has got this glow that it's almost hard to describe because it's not like a glow like a light bulb, right? But it's a glow, it's a sheen of healthiness. That healthy skin is really what I want to try and achieve with the combination of like the skin supplements and skincare that we have. I feel like it's really important because everybody deserves to have healthy skin. But healthy skin is also an indicator of your health because if you can keep your skin very healthy, then your skin becomes a blank canvas and your skin also becomes like a warning sign because then if suddenly your if your skincare routine has been the same, your diet has been the same, your lifestyle has been the same, but suddenly your skin starts to change, then you want to think about what's happening inside, right? Because you might have an imbalance in your body. So it's like a warning sign. And as with age and as with health, like the earlier we can pick up warnings, the better it is for us. So having healthy skin is not just about looking good, but also being really having this like warning indicator like for your health. So we talked about skin typing and products. We talked about whether is it your DNA. So it is your skin type. It is partly your DNA, but your skin type is more how your environment changes your skin with age. What other questions? I wrote a bunch of questions and then I just forgot. But again, like if you're watching the live stream, if you have questions about today's topic or even like questions about the product, just type it in the live chat and I'll answer you immediately. Somebody asked about things like blackheads. I think it was Gwendolyn last week. So blackheads, obviously, if you have like a lot of blackheads, then you probably have what we call enlarged pores, right? Enlarged pores doesn't mean that your pores are very big or they're open, right? It just means that and enlarged pores is okay. So enlarged pores is not a direct influence of your DNA, but enlarged pores appear because of the damage your skin has received over time. And by damage, I would be talking about so people with if you have like a lot of blackheads and or enlarged or if your pores are very enlarged, right? Then chances are you might have really bad oily skin or acne skin when you were younger, like in your younger days, um, or pimples, right? So what's happening? What happens is that when you have like acne or pimples in your skin, and then you pick it or you do not let it heal properly, you actually damage like the collagen structure in your skin. So when your collagen structure is damaged, then it collapses, right? If it doesn't heal properly, then it collapses. So after it collapses, it kind of makes your pores like cave in, but it also creates like shadow, right? Because when something is not flat, something is curved, then when light hits at different angles, it creates shadows. So then it gives the appearance that your pores are enlarged. You hardly notice enlarged pores in young people because their face is full of suppleness and collagen, right? So even though they have acne or they have like oily skin, you don't notice the enlarged pores. But the enlarged pores happen after you pass like the teenage years, especially when you go into your 30s, because that is when your skin starts to lose collagen like crazy. Your skin literally starts to fall apart, right, with age. The sadness of aging. So as your skin starts to age, then your skin would lose more of the suppleness and would lose more of the collagen. So in areas of your face where it has been damaged when you were younger, those areas will start to collapse more than the other parts. Then that is where you notice that your pores starts to look like even more enlarged in your 30s, and going to your 40s it gets even worse progressively. So it is not that your pores are opening up, but it's really that your skin structure is like collapsing and it's just making everything look more obvious. So yeah, so how can you fix it? And Gwendolyn's asking like collagen drinks, right? Because everybody's drinking collagen drinks. That do they really work? Collagen drinks work to a certain extent because collagen drinks replenish the collagen in your body. But but then we do consume enough collagen daily in our diet. As long as you are not vegetarian, most people do consume enough collagen in your diet because any meat product has got collagen. Also, our liver does produce collagen. Right, so collagen is not essential to in our diet in the sense where you don't need to consume collagen, and you won't risk like being malnutrition in collagen. The issue really is not the collagen because since our body can produce the collagen, then by right we should have enough collagen to remain in this balanced condition. The issue is that the collagen in our body cannot stay on our skin. It is losing its grip. So everything we consume that goes into our body doesn't automatically go into the parts of the body that you want it to go, right? There are enzymes, different pathways in the body. It's like a step one, step two, step three, right? So once you consume the food goes into your stomach, it gets digested, it breaks down into smaller molecules, then these molecules like go into your bloodstream, and then it will circulate in your bloodstream across the body, and then across your body you have different enzyme activities or even different like cofactors that what it really means is that say if your skin is losing collagen and needs collagen, then it will create like a visual example, like there'll be like a hand that will extend out to grab the collagen molecules to put it in. So that's really how your body works, right, in absorbing nutrients and utilizing the nutrients. So the issue isn't the collagen because most people do have enough collagen in their diet. Yeah, and yes, animal skin, pig skin, beef tallow, chicken ass, chicken butt. Yeah, anything that is like, there's got lots of skin. Some people, like even my family, they like to eat like the pig hock stew, right? Because those are really high in collagen, and also fish. Fish is high in collagen as well. Fish skin. So it is a truth that they are very high in collagen. But the issue, as I said, is not about the amount of collagen because we do get enough of that. The issue is that the collagen is not going into your skin because as you age, you lose the ability to retain the collagen in the skin. And that is why till today, we haven't launched a collagen product. There's two reasons why I haven't launched a collagen product. The first reason is because currently all collagen powders are from animals, and because Serum Miracle is a vegan brand, we cannot use like the fish or pig collagen in our product. The second reason is that fundamentally, as I said, the issue isn't really about the collagen, but the issue is with the other things that your skin is lacking, that is essential, that your body cannot produce, that stops it from grabbing the collagen to use it. And that thing is, one of those things is the ceramides. Ceramides is so important because they form part of the glue that actually attracts and traps the collagen in your skin. And with ceramides, we lose ceramides as we age. And the older you are, the more you lose. And that is why no matter how much like animal meat products you eat or how much collagen drink that you drink, most people don't even feel any results, right? So I talk to like most of my friends if I know they drink collagen drinks, right? Then I ask them, after drinking it for 2 or 3 months, do you feel anything happening to your skin? Most people say like not really, like maybe some slight improvements, but not really. So we know that the issue, but then people are still drinking it because we are scared, right? Because we haven't found a solution. So how do we help the collagen absorb to our skin? That is the exact reason why I created First Light. The First Light skin supplement contains not only the ceramides, but a bunch of other ingredients that through my discoveries in the last 10 years, right, when I was working with patients, and believe me, like, I was working with patients that are elderly. Right? A lot of my patients in Australia were older people. I've discovered that not only ceramides, but there's a few other compounds in nature from plants that can not only like stimulate collagen production in the skin, but also help collagen retain better in the skin. So, and that is why this product came about. And you can ask anyone who has taken First Light skin supplement. You take this for 2 weeks, you notice results within 2 weeks. It is that fast because the combination of the ingredients in here uh, works in two parts. It works in the short term and it works in the long term. In the short term, what it does is after you consume it, it will grab moisture and retain it in your skin. And then the long term is it will help your skin retain that suppleness and also the ability to attract and grab hold of more of collagen. So therefore, you can then retain that youthfulness. So if you have issues with enlarged pores, right? If you have issues with enlarged pores, visibly enlarged pores, then instead of collagen, you want to be taking like a First Light because this is the thing that's going to help to refine your pores. And First Light is the exact supplement that really, really changed my skin. So I've showed you a picture of myself, I think 2 weeks ago, back in the days. That was before First Light. So then after taking First Light, I noticed that obviously my skin became healthier, but most importantly, the thing that I thought we can never fixed, which is the enlarged pores. Right? Knowing that I have lots of acne on my skin, I have very visible pores on my skin, and being like male skin is thicker than female skin, and therefore when your skin is thicker, pores tend to appear even more visible and deeper. This The entire patch of like the skin on my cheeks here became more refined, and actually the pores um, visibly have decreased a lot. But not only that, the crazy part is that like the acne scarring that I used to have on my face, like okay, you cannot even find like an acne scar left on my skin anymore. But believe me, like I used to have, it's all over, like along the jaws, along the jawline, this area here, and this area here. Like I used to have a lot of those, like any other teenager. Um, and even in my in my 20s, I would still have them. But after taking First Light for 1.5 years, like they have almost disappeared. I mean, you cannot even see them now. So yeah, so I want people to spread the word because it is not so much about the collagen. The collagen does help, but then the collagen becomes helpless or useless if you do not supplement what is more essential for your skin, which is like the ceramides. Also the combination of the other nutrients. In this product here we have things like Genostemma from this plant, which has got a compound that actually helps to support and kind of like reduce the stress and impact on your skin. And then also things like glycation, right? Glycation from sugar also affects the skin. It makes the collagen breaks down even more. So it's not really about, yeah, it's really more about what you are consuming, right? Instead of like, oh, because my skin is all collagen, if I consume collagen, my skin will be healthier. Yeah, so face massage device can do help to stimulate collagen and elasticity. I feel like any sort of massage done on the face or even any parts of the body is really, really helpful, because don't forget that the human body loves to move, right? The human body loves to be mobile, and also you want to help your blood flow better, because like obviously if your circulatory system is better, then nutrients gets pumped around more efficiently, oxygen gets pumped around more efficiently, and therefore your skin becomes healthier. So yeah, it is important to do like I mean, it's not important, but it is helpful to like massage your face. You can use your hand, you can use a massage device. Hi Gabriella. Yeah, I mean, like, it's been like 4 years already with like First Light skin supplement, and I still hear good things about it from obviously new people who tell me about it. And I guess when someone tells me that, oh my god, like First Light changed my skin like tremendously, it's like a miracle, right? And at the start I was very excited, but now it is more like that's exactly what should happen. No, that's exactly what should happen to your skin if you spend money to buy a product. And it gets me frustrated because there are so many people out there who are using products for their skin and buying products for their skin, and they're not getting any results. So whenever I hear like a great testimonial or great results from you guys, I'm happy. I'm really happy for you, but at the same time, I'm so frustrated because there are so many people out there who are just using the wrong products or just wasting their money. So yeah, do share the word with your friends and family, because like again, having healthy skin is not about being looking beautiful, but it's really giving your body the help that it needs, to have this healthy canvas that can warn us, if something is not right. I think that is even more important than being beautiful. But obviously, of course, being beautiful is important too, right? We all want to look good, and most importantly is now we wanna still retain memories of how we were when we were young, right? So when you were like 12, 11, 10, that skin, you don't notice your skin then, like as kids, right? We don't notice anything. But then as you age, then you start to realize, oh my God, like how I wish I can have that skin back again. So now you can, with a combination of these products, right? If you have tried the First Light serum, use it on your skin, you notice that within like 5 minutes, it almost gives you a glimpse into the past and how your skin was like when you were smooth. I want to talk about a story. This is a story that happened 3 years ago, just right about, I think, 6 months or 7 months after we launched the First Light Serum. I received an email from one of a customer, and I think can't remember where she was based, in Iowa or somewhere in the US, definitely not in California or New York. Yeah. So she wrote a really long email to me, and she said, like, thank you so much for creating the First Light Serum, because she's been using it like for a few weeks, and then one night, she was in bed, like just sitting on her bed with her husband by the side, and then so she's about, I think she said she was about either 50 or 60 years old, right? And then she said like her husband just turned to her and touched her face, and then her husband, while touching her face, just looked into her eyes and said to her that, I never really noticed that your skin is so beautiful. And then she said that after like she heard that from her husband, like she just teared and she got so emotional, because for for decades she has forgotten the feeling of love, and also she has lost that attention that she once used to get from her husband. Right, so obviously when she was in her younger days, when they were courting, right, or she would get all the attention, he would tell her she's so beautiful every day. But then once they get married, 5 years, 10 years later, people stop saying that. So that night, she just felt she just felt the love that they had, when they first met again, and that was all through just one skincare product. So I want to share that story because it was a story that really motivated me to just keep creating great products because we're talking about skincare here, but skincare does have an impact on people's life. Like some people, skincare can make your life better, like if you use the right things. So yeah, so that product really, that story really touched me a lot, and just wanna keep creating great products for you guys. So our topic today, we talked about skincare or skin type and DNA. So skin type is partly DNA, but it is more environment, and then your skin type can change as you age because of the environment. But you can also improve your skin type, right? So if you have oily skin, it doesn't mean that you're stuck with oily skin. When you use the right skincare product, both topically and internally, and then when you make changes to your lifestyle and environment, you can switch your skin type. Just to add on to that, there are things that you can do to make the process faster, right? So if let's say you have really bad acne or oily skin and you want to flick a switch quickly to reverse that, then there are aesthetic treatments that you can do, things like chemical peels or things like lasers. So those things are not obviously not sustainable, right? But those things can just make things happen a bit faster. They're expensive. They're not 100% essential because you can change certain things with your skincare and your skincare routine. But yeah, those things can make things happen just a bit faster. And then we talked about some solutions. So we talked about enlarged pores and how to treat them, and how enlarged pores are not really because your pores are opening up, but really because your skin is starting to age. So coming to the end of the live stream, we have the giveaway happening, but I'm gonna take a few more questions if you guys have questions. But you're just going with like the experience with not only myself but also our customers, right? And you guys, people who take the skin supplements tend to feel faster and not strong, faster and more evident results in their skin, versus those that just used only the skincare. So therefore, it is a fact that your what you consume does affect your skin a lot. So if there's no questions, then we shall do a giveaway right now. So what do you guys want for today's giveaway? Last week we gave, what did we give last week? I can't remember. I think we gave the Cuddly Dream supplement, right? Or was it the sleeping mask? Hi Queenie, whiteheads are a bit tricky because whiteheads, unlike blackheads where you can either like squeeze them out or uh, whiteheads require exfoliation of the skin and over time, um, and also reducing like inflammation on the skin so that whiteheads don't turn into something that even worse, right? So with whiteheads, I think really the best thing is you have to ensure that your cleanser is important, but you want to use a cleanser that not only removes like surface dirt and grime. You want a cleanser that can also dissolve like sebum on your skin, like oxidized sebum on your skin, without drying out your skin. So if you have whiteheads, then I would say that if you're using like a foam cleanser, it might not be the best solution. but what you should be using is an oil or balm cleanser. So like the Cell Soldier cleanser that we have. So that's really good for people with whiteheads because as you cleanse your skin, it actually helps to dissolve like the oxidized sebum, and also it helps to keep your skin really clean. But at the same time, it doesn't dry out your skin, right? So then that way your skin has the ability to just keep repairing itself. So whiteheads takes time, unlike blackheads where you can just do something and it's gone immediately. Whiteheads it takes time, but just making sure that if you have whiteheads and if you have oily skin, then you want to target the oiliness first, right? Because the oiliness will contribute to the whiteheads. So targeting the oiliness is actually fairly simple. Just use like an oil-based cleanser, and then use a moisturizer that can either correct the oiliness on your skin or can reduce sebum activity on your skin, right? So you have a choice to either use like the First Light serum, or you can use the Balanced Water Probiotic Cream. Who should use this is for people who, if you do not have like oily skin, if you do not have combination skin, if your skin is really just oily, then you can use the probiotic cream. But if you have skin that changes, right, it's oily and then it's dry, then use the First Light serum because it will correct your skin. So oily skin, whiteheads. Okay, step one is to again look at then your diet is really important, right? So I find that again, First Light supplement helps with whiteheads a lot because I get whiteheads around this area all the time, and I don't get it anymore. Then the other thing you can consider is doing like a light chemical peel yourself. Just buy like products. You can buy it from Amazon or you can buy it from from any e-commerce store. Just buy like a really light, like 0.5 or 1% like glycolic peel or salicylic acid, lactic acid peel. They're really cheap, and just use that once every 2 weeks on your skin. Just follow the instructions. Don't leave it on the skin for too long. So those really help to exfoliate your skin faster. Then the other thing is you can try marine matcha detox mask. So you can use this twice a week, and that's going to just help to control the whiteheads on your skin. Zoe, I do not use different products on my skin if I have combination skin. As long as you're only using Ceramides products, you don't have to use different products on your skin because the Ceramides products, especially the moisturizers and the serums, they are self-correcting. So on the parts of your skin that is oily, it's going to help to control the oil production, and then on the parts of your skin that is dry, it is going to help to retain the moisture. So I can't speak for other brands or products because if for other brands or products that are very specific for like oily skin, dry skin, then you might have to use different products on your skin for different parts. But I do find that quite silly because it is one skin. It's just too much hassle to use different things. It's like painting your face. So as long as you're using our products, you don't really have to be worried with like different products on different parts of the skin. Just slap everything on and just let the products do its work. Okay, so somebody wants cleanser, somebody wants probiotic warrior cream, somebody wants brighten up. Hi Doll. Dolkin Taysint. Okay. So any advice for people with skin redness not due to acne? My advice for skin redness not due to acne, and you'll be surprised. You'd be surprised at this. If you have skin redness but that is not due to acne, use a sunscreen when you go out every day. Because chances are your skin redness is not caused by like really your skin, but because it's caused by the sun. So use a sunscreen every day when you go out. And then also think about the cleansers that you're using, not too harsh. And then also think about the products that you're using, because a lot of skincare products, well, not ours, but a lot of skincare products, they contain preservative like parabens and phenoxyethanol. So this preservative have a tendency to make people's skin turn red in some people. So if you have like redness in your skin but it's not acne, use a sunscreen when you go out, and then make sure that you use clean label products that doesn't contain phenoxyethanol or parabens. Okay, so giveaway time. We have a few options of the products that you guys want. I'm going to leave it to chance. I'm going to put the products here, and then we're going to spin and see which product we will give today. In the running, we have the Brighten Up Hyaluronic Balm. I love it that like you guys are such amazing friends of the brand because you can type the entire name of the product correctly. So I'm very impressed. First Light, I cannot give away First Light. It's so expensive. Okay, so we have Balance Warrior Cream. We have Brighten Up. Oh, there's only two. There's only two options, two choices. Balance Warrior Probiotic Cream or Brighten Up Hyaluronic Balm. Just those two. Then we just have to spin just those two. If everybody agrees that you guys want either one of those, then we're gonna spin and see which one we give. Right. I'm gonna give you guys like 10 seconds if you want any other products aside from First Light. No Ages Serum. Because First Light is I mean, yeah, it's really hard to give away like First Light or True Bright, not only because it's expensive, but because we always run out of stock. It's like the most in demand products, right? So we're always out of stock of True Bright and First Light. Yeah, I'm back to the First Light supplement routine again. So I haven't taken it for a while. I just started taking it like last week. That's my new supplement routine. Queenie, which cleanser? We have the Cell Soldier cleanser, cleansing balm, and we also have the Berry Blast cleansing jelly. So which cleanser do you want in the giveaway? Yeah, I'm on the First Light supplement because I'm also using like the True Bright serum. Just want to. Yes, First Light serum softens the skin like the essence. In fact, it softens the skin even more. Like if you have First Light serum at home, you try this. At night, okay, marine matcha mask. Okay, so we have like four options like Balance Warrior Cream, Brighten Up serum, No Ages serum, and Marine Matcha mask. So four products. So for Queenie, if you do not know which one is good for your skin, then we can put in the Marine Matcha mask because that's almost like a cleanser. Yeah, First Light serum. If you have First Light serum at home, right? Obviously, the way to use it is to use like 4 to 5 drops on your skin twice a day. But then there's also a treatment way to use it, and you can do this once a week. Oh my God! So right before you go to bed, right before you sleep, what you do is to take the First Light serum, which I do not have on this table, and then just one full pump onto your palm. So that's a lot, right? It's more than 4 to 5 drops. It's like at least about maybe 20 drops. And then just smear that onto your face, all over, on your neck as well. Um, don't rub it in. Just pat it onto your skin, and then go to bed. It's gonna feel heavy, but not heavy. It's not really oily. After a while, it goes away. But yeah, go to bed. The next morning when you wake up, like remember to touch your face because it's amazing. It's almost like you have done like a full night of facial. So So yeah, it does soften your skin, and you can use like the overnight treatment to soften your skin even more. Okay, so we have the different options here. I'm going to spin the wheel. Okay, so today's giveaway is the No Ages Booster Serum. Who picked No Ages? Oh, Trami. Okay, so Trami's pick is the pick for Hi Eric. So today's giveaway is the No Ages Booster Serum. And then now it's time to put your name on the lucky wheel. So if you want to join today's giveaway, then all you have to do is to let me know on the live chat that you want to join the giveaway, and I'm going to put your name here. So put your name. Anyway, for those of you guys who have commented on the types of the product that you want for the giveaway, I will automatically put your name in here so you don't. Yeah, but again, feel free to comment. I have Nikita. My God, there's more and more people coming to the giveaway. Maybe one day we'll have like 100 people on the giveaway. Then we have to give away more items. Zoe, Queenie, Cinnamon Spice. Oh, I think I know who Cinnamon Spice is. Eric Tan, Tony Tan. Oh my gosh, at this rate, I might need like an assistant to help me fill up like that. I might need to think of a smarter way. Okay, let's see. Oh. Can you guys hear me? My camera just died. Just give me a few minutes. I need to just plug this in. Okay, am I back? Okay, I'm back. I'm back now. I'm back now. Okay. So funny. It almost feels like so many people watching like this giveaway now that I ran away. Okay, I'm still back. It should be back now. Let me know if it's back. Alicia, oh gosh. Yeah, and I have to make sure that I check everybody's name because there's so many people now. Okay. So this is taking slightly longer, but Chris, oh my gosh, it's new people. And by the way, like next week is November, right? Or a few more days. And November is a big month for us because November is not only like Singles Day but also Black Friday. But then November we'll have more games in November. We might have like one extra session of the live stream happening. So do I will let you guys know like on Facebook and also on like our EDMs. We might have a day where we just play games the whole day. Okay. I think I have everybody's name here. Okay, we have broken a live stream giveaway record. There is like so many names on the live stream. The wheel is so crowded, which means I'm gonna start like if this goes, if there's more and more people next time, we're going to start to. I need to think about like you guys look. It's so many names. Okay, so we're gonna spin the wheel. It's, may the odds be in your favor. So the winner for today's giveaway is Cinnamon Spice, who is watching on our website. Congratulations, Cinnamon Spice. And you know what? Just for today, because we have broken the record, I'm gonna spin it again so two people wins it, okay? Yeah, because I love you guys so much. I want people to be happy, right? So I'm gonna spin it one more time so you guys get another chance. The second winner for the giveaway is Vivian. Sorry, I spelled your name wrongly. It's Vivian. I was typing too quickly. Okay, so two winners for today. We have Cinnamon Spice and then we have Vivian. Congratulations to Vivian and Cinnamon Spice. Vivian WL. My gosh, we have a record today. So, yeah, you guys have won yourself a no ages serum. If you don't know what the serum is, this is a anti-glycation serum that will help to support your skin, especially with aging, because it helps to neutralize some of the free radicals that your skin produces naturally when sugar and like fat and protein oxidizes right into a free radical in your skin. It does help to smooth out the skin, but it's very light. It's very light. So it's a booster serum. You mix this with, you use this, you layer this on with your other serums. So it just gives that extra protection to your skin. It will help to support things like pigmentation. It also helps to support wrinkles, so anti-wrinkle as well. But most importantly, it helps your skin retains that youthfulness. Thank you. So I will see you guys next week at the same time. In the meanwhile, have a great weekend. And as always, if you have any questions during the week, you can either drop us a message on our live chat on our website, which I'm also on the live chat. So if I'm online while you ask me, while you're asking a question, I might be the person that's going to answer you. Right? You will know it's me because my name will be there in my photo. Otherwise, you can also drop us a DM or even a message on Facebook, Instagram. Some of you have my personal Instagram or Facebook, or yeah, you can also find me there as well. More than happy to help you guys if you have questions during the week. But otherwise, you can always wait till our live stream next week, and then I can answer your questions as well. So have a lovely Thursday or Friday, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.